Okay, so we are live with a brand new build of Nexus. I wanted to sit down and go through it um, and see what alls we're working with. Let me just put this on. And we can get started. I think the audio from the game should be what we're hearing, right? Now, the very first thing that I notice here, right, the very first thing that I notice is that I did still experience that lag when logging in, but we won't start there. We'll start from the VFX, right, because that's the easiest thing to check, right? The very first thing that I wanted them to do was update the VFX for Selenis one more time. So we removed the VFX for some of the Forest Guard cards, changed Selenis' VFX and Lilith's VFX. So we should actually check her as well. So let's put her on in the deck editor and we go from there. Yo, Jojo, how you doing, my friend? What's good? I'm loving, so I didn't get to play that much of the last build, but it looks like we're coming along quite nicely here. All right. So I hope your day's been all right. I hope your week's been, or rather, week's had a decent start to it. Lilith needs to be in my hand, and the card I took out was Dryad. We'll put that in resource. And we'll test out both of these sets of VFX right now. My opponent should have a Reyes in hand if possible. So let's just check their deck. She's not there, so let's put her there. No, Huyi needs to also be in the hand. We can take out... Let's take out Wukong. Let's take out Wukong, put Huyi and Lilith. Not Lilith. Huyi and Reyes back. Okay, who am I missing? I took out Wukong. Let's put him in resource. Alright, my opponent's deck is ready to go. We can test it now. Yo, Geartoon, what's good, my guy? I'm doing alright. Got another new build. Taking a look at some stuff from the Forest Guard subset and a few other just general fixes. So the very first thing that I want to test is... actually, we can test a couple of things at once. Let's go all of these. We will put Selenis in defense. We will put you on offense. And we'll put you on defense just so we can actually test to make sure that the VFX are doing what they're supposed to do. And we end turn there. My opponent doesn't need to do anything, so we will end turn on the opponent's side. Move to declaration phase. There's nothing for my opponent to reveal. End. Okay, so wave start. I activate tutelage. I will also center stage, and I will also Forest Guardian. Now, of these three effects, the only one that should still have a VFX attached to it is tutelage. Sick. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that works. I think I'm okay with that. We activate Forest Guard startup on Selenis. Selenis' effect will activate to place a forest counter. We can put it on Minos. Then we follow up with Incinerate on Selenis. And we place another forest counter, again, on Minos. And their attack is going up just on the basis of the fact that their effect was activated. To give them more strength with each forest counter that's on the field. Alright, so that I think is perfect. I think that's absolutely fine. The way that it looks, they don't need to have any special VFX on them to showcase that their effect is currently in action. Attack for 300, wave ends. I have activated 2 runes thus far. Destroy Selenis. Forest Wall activates to protect him. I should get a forest counter here. Good. Okay, it was delayed, but it still happened. Good. I'm okay. I'll take that. And then that goes down. Actually, wait, no, because it's supposed to happen. You're supposed to get the forest counter On activation, not resolution. Oh, but that's a confusing sequence of events because it's happening very, very quickly. Eesh. Okay, so let's test out 1, 2, and we'll also put freeze down. And let's just test Reyes' effect on the other end to make sure she's got her old VFX back. And the hit of dopamine that comes from seeing this channel's live noti is unreal. You love to see it, man. How you doing today? What's good? Wave start rolls around. I will immediately Venom Pulse, targeting Boss Guardian, who is the only target. We can tutelage again. Huh. Why can't I Pixie Dust? Do the counter... Don't tell me the counters have to be on you. It has to be on you! Oh, you suck! Okay, alright. Well, I guess we have to tutelage then. We have to tutelage, and I guess we'll activate... I guess we'll activate Freeze as the trigger. Okay, you've got the right VFX on you. Excellent. We go movement phase 1. End of movement phase 1. I can freeze. We freeze. I will discard you to the graveyard. The card that I will target to isolate, I guess, is just Selenis again because we're mean like that, I suppose. Place a forest counter. It has to go on Pixie. The problem with this, though, the problem with the current state of affairs, as it were, is that Pixie will only activate if she has enough counters on her. She will only activate if she's got enough counters on her to protect all your Forest Guard cards. So we'll actually just get rid of some of them. Alright, so this guy's defense will go up to 200 permanently. Love to see it. Place a Forest counter on, I guess, Pixie. Completely irrelevant, right? Yo, Axel, what's good? I'm a lurk and chill while I work on my IRL Super Heavy Sam deck. Love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. Wait, what? Why is this? Ah, are we in movement phase 1? Sorry, movement phase... Wait, no, we're in battle phase 1. Why are these effects activatable? What? Why is this activatable in battle phase, in the battle phase? What's happening? Okay, so the effects that were activatable there, I saw Centaur Sage. I mean, the VFX all look the way that they should, but I should not have been able to activate Emergence or Second Wind or any of those things in the battle phase. Let's go time code 7. 7. And let's destroy Selenis. 7, there were a bunch of effects that attempted to activate in the battle phase, which should not have been able to. What just happened? My internet connection got interrupted. Okay. That's not great. Wait, what? I have no idea what just happened to my phone, but yeah. I mean, I hope that that's not related, but we'll see. I'll still note it down. Alright. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know the game had that kind of pop-up. Oh, yeah, to make it so that, like, let's say you make a purchase while you're not connected to the internet and you lose your coins and then the purchase doesn't go through. I wanted to avoid all that. So the game does regular checks to see if you're connected to the internet, and it stops you from playing if you're not. So, right, Selenis. Selenis's VFX looked correct, right? Reyes' VFX were correct, Selenis' were correct, and they removed the VFX for Minos and Sage as they were supposed to. Lilith's effect gave the correct thing. What was the actual mistake that I ran into? It was with Wall. It was with the activation of Wall. Selenis now is placing the counter with Wall, but it's not placing the counter on activation. It's placing the counter after Wall has resolved. The problem with that is it's so tricky because that means you have to stop mid-battle because Wall is activating in the moment just before Selenis is destroyed to place that counter, but that is how it's supposed to be. So Wall needs to stop. Wall needs to activate, Selenis places the counter, and then it resolves to protect you from destruction, right? Because if I'll test it again here just to be certain of that, but I'm quite sure that that's what happened, is that it resolved, and then I got to place my thing, right? So we'll go you, and you, so we can test this. Nope, I failed. I failed already. Crazy. That is insane. Wow. Wow. I don't know how I failed that quickly. Selenis won't get his pop-up menus unless there's another Forest Guard avatar on the field. So you need at least 4 cards on field to test this. Okay, let's try this again. Now, we have preparation phase rolls around. Selenis will put on you. Who won't annoy me? I think... No, you will also annoy me. I guess you. You. And you. Okay, so declaration phase rolls around. Wave start. I will, of course, tutelage. Don't Forest Guard start up just yet. Now that tutelage is active, we go movement phase 1. Make it halfway across the board. Forest Guard start up onto Selenis to place a counter on him. Our deck's, what's it called? This is our deck's favorite combo. What the hell? Oh, right. There's only one target for tutelage, so it's automatically placing the counter. That's actually not good for what I wanted to test because it'll make it harder to see. Okay, so that means we just have to watch Pixie very, very closely. No, don't attack because you have 0 attack. Don't activate Pixie Dust. Now, if I push the button to destroy Selenis, Forest Wall activates. When I push this button, Pixie should go up to another counter because it's on activation. So it activates. No counter. We didn't even see the thing for the resolution. Damn, this is a tricky one. Okay, let's try again. Let's set that up again, but with more cards. I want to have a clear clip that I can link to them so that when they test it, or rather when I'm explaining what I want them to fix, it's clearer. So let's put you on the field. We'll put you on the field. We'll put you on the field. We'll go 1, and we'll go. That was Wall, right? Yes, it was. 1, 2, and end. Okay, so with this, wave start rolls around. We will tutelage, and just to shut you up, we will danger beast. All right. Don't chain. Tutelage activates. Movement phase 1 rolls around. Activate Forest Guard startup onto Selenis. Selenis shows me the menu, asking me to choose who to place a forest counter on. I will choose Pixie. I shouldn't have chosen Pixie, now she's going to be annoying. Okay, so battle phase rolls around. Why? Wait, what just happened? Are we frozen? What froze us? My opponent's screen is frozen as well. Nothing changed. Was that just the delay? Was that just okay? No, that was insane. That's way too much delay. I have to note that down. That was at 14. Massive delay in the battle phase. and changing of turns. Right? I accidentally closed it on my... Wait, no, I didn't close it on my other phone. What? I didn't push anything. Unless my hand... Because my hand would have had to push the button to open my window and end the game. What's happened? And I didn't disconnect from the internet either. This phone didn't show the internet error message. I just got booted from the game. Okay, so let's put that at 15. Got booted from the game when I had not pressed anything. I want to see if that happens again so that I can verify that that is the case, that is happening. Right? Did you see Ox is coming to you, Ultra Rumble? Absolutely, he's coming out tomorrow. And I have saved up 800 tickets to try and get him, and I have to just hope that is enough. All right, we're gonna do all of that the same way. We're gonna do all of that the same way and see what happens, because I don't think I was paying close enough attention there. So first things first, we tutelage, and then I'm pretty sure we use Danger Beast at the same time just to shut him up. Don't chain. Okay. Let me know when you get on then, no matter what time. Oh, I won't be playing tonight. He comes out tomorrow. And I've already reached Ace rank this season. Activate startup. Place a counter on Selenis. Selenis will place a counter onto... I placed it on Lilith because I was being dumb. Huh. Why was Lilith not able to activate Pixie Dust? And why is she able to activate it in the battle phase? Oh, wait, no, wait. We're in movement phase 2. Okay. I'm confused. I'm confused. So, the wave started, I activated Tutelage and Danger Beast. Movement phase 1, I activated Startup. She got a counter. She should have been able to... Okay, whatever. Destroy Selenis. Wall activates. I should get the counter now. Okay, so it's resolving first. Yeah, it's resolving first. We'll put the counter here. So, let's go time code 17. Wall is placing the counter after resolution instead of after activation. And I think, I'm going to go back and check this. Thoroughly. But Pixie Dust's activation timing looked weird here. Alright, I'm going to go back and check the footage. I'm only going to put that in the notes if there is an actual mistake. But if there isn't, then I'll just leave that part out. And we go from there. Now, the deck list menu. Right, so if I check my deck list, there was a problem where the deck list menu was showing you the order in which you were going to draw your cards. I'm curious, how did they fix it? Right, so the cards that I have drawn in this game are 1, 2, 3. I've only drawn Kalpa Banyan. Deck list. He's at the other end, and I drew Kalpa Banyan, and I drew Shield Wall. They're not paired up together on the list, so hopefully that's an indication that it is random now. On my opponent's screen, he has Wukong in the hand as his starter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He just drew Mokus. Okay, no, it looks like it is actually random now. Good. Good. Alright. We will block that out. Move to the next point of revision. So, Luxus, do you have any chance to get some good sleep or just 24/7 work? Oh, Seluxus. Yeah, Seluxus works full time on his stuff. So I don't actually know what the sleep to no sleep ratio is over there. Cancel. And we go back. We go back around. Back around the river bend. Alright, so. Still experiencing lag when opening the game, so I'm going to leave that undone. Forest Wall is placing the counter. It's just doing it on resolution. What else do we have here? Ryu is just a problem overall. Okay, let's test the Labyrinth versus Hui interaction. Right? So, how the game works is, if the Wandering Hui boosts a card's attack, that card and we only need startup. So if Hui boosts a card's attack, that card becomes him. And by that I mean it boosts up to any attack value in the game and then immediately dies. Now, if that battle is cancelled, the card that Hui boosts is still supposed to die, but let's see if that's been coded in properly. We go Forest Guard startup, we can put the counter over here. We don't leap over there, and we can, you know what, let's Danger Beast just for good measure, right? Let's give you a real reason. Actually, it's still not a good reason to use that ability, but hey, it is what it is. We'll work with what we've got. We work within our means. Now, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm working on a game, I'm really invested in a game, I get hyper-focused, and I don't even realize I need to sleep till it's past 3 a.m. Valid. The Wandering Torsion declares an attack in the battle phase. We do not Forest Guardian. Yes, he attacks. Forest Labyrinth. Why? Think so. I had turn priority, didn't I? Which is why I still have effect priority in the battle phase. So if I were to do this, I should still die here. Right, I go up to 400. The battle gets cancelled. He dies. And then he bounds. Okay, the interaction works properly. My assumption is that in the situation where where turn priority is working in the Hui, working against a Hui player, you wouldn't need to worry about that anyway, right? Delete that. Okay, so we need to check to see if Selenis prevents if Selenis's window will force itself closed or will force you to do things one way or another. Oh. Okay, so we Selenis up here, we incinerate down here, and turn on this side, and turn on that side. Now, what should happen here is I'm going to activate tutelage, place a single forest counter, right? When the turn ends, if I've run out of time, I should not get the option to choose. The game should just choose for me. In menus, when you've run out of time, you don't get a choice anymore. Is the thing. Place this over here, and we're just gonna leave it on this screen until I've run out of time. Once you run out of time, you can't use your effects because the effect timer is run down all the way. And once you run out of time, anything that is multiple choice, where it's like, oh, choose this or this, the game just chooses for you randomly. So Selenis's Selenis's cost has to be paid. So since it has to be paid, the player just doesn't get a choice on which way it gets paid. You may be forced to destroy yourself, right? So we'll test this, and we'll also test the placement of counters using tutelage. And make sure that that's locked down. Right? 30 seconds left on the clock. What else is here? Entity just consistently not being destroyed by battles. Need to look at that. I'm gonna just mark these. Wow, we really only have one page of feedback. Okay, beautiful. 10 seconds left, then we can actually test this out. Now. Attack goes through. We have no more agency on this turn. We've used up all of our effect time. The phases will just pass by on their own. There's nothing I can do to interact with them. But at the end of this turn, the game has to decide at random what to do with Selenis. It's not working. Okay. Time code 26. Yeah, it just doesn't work. $26. Because yeah, I can just wait here forever, right? I never have to interact with my opponent again. Let's say my opponent is beating me. I've run out of effect time. My opponent is waiting to move to the next phase. I just sit like this forever. I never move on. My opponent would end up having to surrender if they didn't want to waste their whole day on this, right? The menu has to exist, but if the players run out of time, then the choice should it be that the choice is made at random, or should it be that Selenis is always destroyed? Let's make it so that Selenis is always destroyed. Maybe that'll make it more straightforward. Should always be destroyed. Right, that'll make it easier, I think. What else is over here? Okay, so there's a problem that's almost exactly identical to that, which is flip's sake, I'm short circuiting. I'm tired. There's a problem that's almost identical to that one, which is forest counters being placed. And you know what? If it's the exact same issue, just with the forest counters, I'm going to assume, because it would take so much setup to test this. I'm just gonna ask him to look at it again. I'm just gonna ask him to look at it again and make sure. Because this one doesn't work. So why would the other one work? Why? Right? So let's test to see if Entity is still immortal. Right? Because for whatever reason, he just could not be killed, which generally speaking you don't want for a trading card. Will Danger Beast. Alright, so Ryu has 250 defense. I would need to Danger Beast with 2 runes if I want to match him. End. Alright, so for this interaction, Wave Start rolls around. Not going to activate anything on Ryu. I'm going to activate Danger Beast. Don't activate Kirin on Ryu. Don't activate Forest Guard Startup. He goes up to 250. Now they're tied. Movement Phase 1 rolls around. We can activate Forest Guard Startup onto him. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't do anything, but it would be a waste to not use it. He's got a Forest counter now. Cool. If I wanted to, I could remove that Forest counter from him and place that exact same rune again. I don't really know what the point would be. Couldn't I? Wait, hold on. Why was I not able to use Encore? Because I already used Danger Beast. Okay, I'm being silly. Alright. And they both die. Good. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Big delay there. We'll watch that. We'll watch that, right? We'll watch that. But no, Entity is no longer immortal, so we'll take that right off the list. And the last thing to test on this list is the Wandering Ryu and his, dare I say, lack of function. No, that's rude. That's not what I mean. They've done their best. They've done a great job with him. I don't blame them. I blame the stupid card, because no matter what I do or no matter what I ask them to do, he is just always broken for one reason or the other. We'll enter a battle with him, and it was literally a case of I used Switch with two Ryus at the same time. So I used Switch, my opponent used Switch. And they both got stuck following that. So we're going to try that again. Yeah. And we won't activate anything. We'll just do this. Actually, no. You know what? Let's be ignorant. Don't activate this. Allow movement phase 1 to go by. And our objective here is just to break the game. Activate Switch. Switch auto targets you. Activate Switch. Switch auto targets you. I can respond with Venom Pulse if I want to, just to make this unnecessarily complicated. And I will Venom Pulse you. Right? And let's see what happens. Venom Pulse triggers. Switch occurs. He goes into the Nexus. Switch occurs. It gets cancelled out because Reyes is no longer there. Battle phase 1. Movement phase 2. Do we move across the board? Yes, we do. Okay, beautiful. Battle phase 2, I have the option to attack. Will it let me? Again, there's delays. There's delays when it's deciding who's attacking where and when. So we do need to optimize that and speed that up. But I don't think I'm going to put that down in this set of revisions, because there's other more important stuff I want them to touch on first. I'm sorry, what type is Mokus? Oh shoot, Mokus isn't a support type. I always thought he was. And I designed him. Hilarious. Okay, so that is the specific Switch issue with Ryu. There may be a million other Switch issues with Ryu, but that is a specific one that had been cited. Now, with that being said, Seluxus, if you're free, would you like to run a set? Right, let's just play through a full game and see how it goes. Let's see if we run into any problems. And we take it from there. Copy link. And I will paste this over here. Paste. There we go. Right? Give me a shout though if you are coming on, so I know. If you can't play, then I'm just gonna call it here, because this was a very short set of things that needed to be tested, right? It's not extensive, because we're getting closer to the end of this milestone, right? They are getting closer to having the app working exactly the way I want it to. While I wait on that, actually. Because something that keeps on happening is when I try, I think I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them, because every time I go to the guild chat, right? Every time I try and use this, it never works properly, right? It never works properly. Like, for example, there's a message from tutorial in there that I sent when I was trying to get it all working. See, I push send, everything disappears. I'm glad I actually caught it on footage this time. If I open okay, now it's back. If I open it on this device, right? Initially, completely blank, right? And you might say, okay, it'll appear eventually, but that's not useful to a player, right? That's not useful to a player to wait and sit there for 10, 15 seconds before you get to see any of the messages, and then the messages also just disappearing randomly. So they need to go and revise the guild chat, right? So they need to revise guild chat systems. 34 revise guild chat systems. Right? Yeah, like, look, they just disappeared again, right? Text disappears randomly, and there are massive delays before messages show up. Also, sometimes when sending a message, that message will disappear. Okay. All right. Now, what just happened? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, it disconnected from my phone. For whatever reason. Let's turn the cast back on. Start now. Okay, why start now? Why won't it let me? Oh. Okay, there we go. You ready now? Beautiful. All right, let's do it then. Later. Why are you talking to yourself? Man, if you don't. Huh, why can't I hear anything now? Surely my music is still on. Is that the game's fault? Or is it... No, it sounds like it's the game's fault. Why did it... Oh, I'm getting tilted by my phone. Also, the music that's supposed to play on the screen doesn't play. Oh, nope, never mind, it does. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Okay, alright, sorry. Well, with that being said, and look at that again, the delays, right? No, they absolutely need to look at that. They need to optimize that. This is the wrong deck. What the hell? Okay, so pushing enter and trying to cancel breaks the game. 38, is that my current time code? 37. Beginning to enter a room and trying to cancel breaks the game. Once a room is found, the player must be locked in to avoid this. Okay, let's quit. Weird bug, but yeah. Okay, now. Music unlocked, literally. Oh, I should change it from the tutorial version to an actual competitive version of the deck list, shouldn't I? Definitely wouldn't have Ewan starting. It's a toss-up between Dryad and Kalpa. I think I'm going to go Dryad over Kalpa, though. Let's see... Dryad in hand. And Pixie. Where's Pixie? Where's regular version Pixie is what I should say. Wait, what? Where is she? Ah, there she is. Okay. Am I happy with this setup? I think I am. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's see if I can pull off anything from previous tested versions and builds. What errors do we know about that currently exist? Anything that's game breaking? Delays? Effects activating when they shouldn't? put you down here. We'll go you. We'll go you. We'll go you. And then 1, 2. End. Alright, I'm ready when you are. Alright. Yeah, guild chat. Yep, that won't matter. And that won't matter. Beautiful. Okay. So Luxus, don't forget to end the... Like, oh wait, no, we're still in preparation, aren't we? You're still doing your thing. Alright, cool. Go off. Go off. I like how we both have cards from the Harpy subset as our avatar icons. Only 2 cards. Interesting. Oh no, it's 3. Why do you always open this combination? I feel like you always open some combination of this. Okay, so Ryu is going to jump to the defense zone. He is going to be at 350 defense, most likely. Unless you rush for an all-out offense, but I wouldn't advise that. I don't think that would be the wise shot. Also, so Luxus, don't forget to end the declaration phase. Then we will... Sounds like it's like a good chess opening. I mean, fair enough. That is sort of the idea. Dragon Dance rolls around. This works. I'm pretty sure this works. I'm pretty freaking sure this works, right? You will become cleansed in a second. I hope I don't come to regret that, because I will be a rune short now. But if I'm not mistaken, because you get burned on the way down, you will be at 300 instead of 350 after your Dragon Dance. Beautiful. I messed it up. I messed it up. I did. I messed it up. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks. I was supposed to Danger Beast in that same chain. If I had Danger Beasted, then I would have been able to kill your Ryu in 1 hit. But I'm dumb, so I didn't do that. Forest Guard startup onto Selenis. Selenis place a counter on... I guess Minos, and we will... Do I even want to Encore? What does Encore say? Remove a forest counter from a card you control to get a rune back. Nah. I mean, we can. We just don't need to right now. Rite of Ashes. Why? Why Rite of Ashes onto Ryu? I mean, you won't lose any of the defense. But the attack gain doesn't really help you at present. Let's Encore. Let's remove... I'm so dumb. That was a mistake. I'm going to get Startup back. Don't Forest Guardian here. That was a silly mistake. Battle phase 2. It's okay, though. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Right? My opponent attacks with Wukong, obviously. We force Labyrinth to stop that attack from going through. Minos being the flippin' MVP, as he is. Don't force Wall because the attack is getting negated. And then in the end phase, we will just do shenanigans to keep... Wait, what? What just happened? 43. Wukong declared a second attack? I guess we start up here. Wukong declared a second attack for some reason. That was weird. Okay. I mean, because of that glitch, I don't think I can win. That's... I don't... there's not really anything I can do in this situation now. In order to attempt to achieve victory, especially because I haven't top decked Forge. If I had top decked Forge, then maybe. But I top decked this little idiot, Honey Badger. I mean, sure, I guess we'll summon him. We may as well, just in preparation for them being here. And I guess this. So my whole plan that last turn revolved around Wukong's staff, but it didn't give me the prompt to use it. Wukong's staff shouldn't be... So in a situation where the battle is cancelled by an effect like Labyrinth, you wouldn't be able to form a chain of momentum. It's not like Fortified where the battle goes through and I just don't take the damage. The battle is cancelled, which means that no chain of momentum is formed in that situation. But for some reason, it just let you swing again. And I don't know why. I guess I should add that my opponent didn't activate Wukong's staff, as they did not see a prompt for it. My opponent did not activate Wukong's staff, as they did not see a prompt for it, and they should not have. Okay, so Kieran, interesting. You are awfully confident there, no? Awfully confident there. Don't chain. I freeze so that Ryu can't hurt me. Wukong will be forced to attack. And let's Danger Beast. Let's Danger Beast and let's Forest Guardian. Let's get as much out of this as we can. Don't chain. Right? Let's ride this train till the wheels fall off, I guess. Don't chain. So this is 400 damage here. I like that. 400 is a nice rounded number. That's a healthy amount of damage. Wukong swinging on. That makes sense. Both die. That's fair enough. Battle phase 2 rolls around. No, Wukong staff should have let me target your Minos for attack instead of Selenis. Let's see this. You are correct. Wukong staff should have been activatable. When you first selected that you wanted to declare an attack, you should have had the option to activate Wukong's staff. I don't really know why you didn't. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here and end turn. Alright, so my opponent should have seen... My opponent did not get a prompt to activate Wukong's staff when they attacked, even though they should have. Oh shoot, that is a hefty set of runes. Holy. Holy, okay. Kieran coming through again. Love to see that. That's lovely. Shoot, I guess we follow that up with Danger Beast. Let's get what we can out of this. Freeze? Onto who? Onto whom? Onto whom? Who would you choose here? I guess you're gonna choose one of the one of those two. That makes sense. I mean, Kieran doesn't make too big of a difference here, I don't think. Yes, you'll have 500 attack. I almost wish I hadn't summoned the Honey Badger. Oh, wait a second. You've got some good plays live. You've got some good plays live, or at least some interesting plays live. But I don't know that I like any of them. Venom Pulse onto Mocus. Okay, fair enough. To be honest, not the route I would have gone. You're doing a lot of things here, which are valid, right? They are valid, the things that you're doing. It's just, it's not what I would have done. Okay. I mean, I get boosted, but I can't attack you. I mean, no, actually, I think I do see the merit of what you've done here, actually. No, I respect this. Wait, what? Why did you not move at super speed? You're quickened. You're quickened. Why didn't Ryu move at super speed? 51. Ryu was quickened, but did not move at 2 times speed. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? I mean, I'm going to attack and I end up frozen here, no matter what. So that's unhelpful to anyone and everyone involved. What are we waiting for? Oh, I think we've crashed. I think the game realized the problem. Okay, cool. Cool. We've crashed. I don't know what caused that error in terms of Ryu not being quickened, but what I've realized is that whenever an error arises, the game will actually recognize that an error has happened, but because it can't process it, it stops, or something along those lines, right? Oh, we desynced. That's what it is. Okay, he moved in super speed for you, but not for me. We've desynced. The game doesn't know what to do, so we have a crash. Cool. So there's something wrong with the quicken status effect, and I have a theory. I think I know exactly what it is. On my screen, he did for my opponent, leading to desync. Right? Leading to desync, which froze the game. I think the quickened rune is actually at fault, not Ryu in that situation, because we Kieran all the time. Right? No, I don't think it's that you Kieran 2 turns in a row. That's a completely legal move. I think it's that the freeze rune was used on you, right? Because what I found is that the freeze rune has been connected to a few errors in the past, but because it's such a simple rune and a simple effect, we sort of just overlooked it. But I think either the freeze rune or the isolate status effect has an impact on cards after they're released from its effect, because I've noticed that, like, okay, let's say I isolate a card. The turn that it's isolated, cool, it's not moving, but the next turn it may also move irregularly or not at all, which shouldn't happen. So I have a feeling that it is something along those lines, right? So yeah, that is unfortunate, but hey, let's go again. Let's go again. But yeah, big oof, big oof, big oof, big oof. So sadly, there are still some connections inconsistency. I don't think it's a connection inconsistency. I think our connection is solid. I think the issue is when the game runs into an error. Let's say I run into an error, but my opponent doesn't. Or let's say an effect activates in a weird way that it's not. I should set my cards for the turn. Let's say an effect operates in a weird way that it's not supposed to on a given turn. I'll go wall. I'll go. You know what? I'll go all out. I'll go all out. Right? Let's say the game does something that it knows it's not supposed to do. Then it'll wig out for one of the two players, and once we are no longer seeing the same thing, that's when the connection fails, right? I don't even think it's that the connection fails. I think the game just shuts itself down because it's like, oh, the two players are not seeing the same thing currently, so I don't know how to do the battle phase because the battle phase is saying one thing over here, and the battle phase is saying another thing over here because Ryu is over here on my screen and it's over there on your screen, and so it all just falls apart at that point. Yo, Cypher's Basement. What are the least developed parts of your game? Least developed. That's an interesting question. Least developed. I guess, in truth, most of what I want developed for the open beta is developed. I guess the least developed parts are the cards that still need to be added in, right? Because the systems, the shop system, the guild system, all of those different systems work. They have bugs, right? As any software sort of thing would have. They have bugs, but they all work is the thing. So I guess the place lacking in development is the side of things which has to do with yeah, it's just cards that haven't been coded in because 123 cards have been designed for the open beta for the base version of the game, but only about 40 of them have had their effects coded, right? So I guess I would have to say that. Dragon Dance, you coward. You coward. You coward. Okay, alright, bet. Tutelage is now active. For a 400 basic Ryu. How big am I? How big is my entity? 350, not bad, actually. Hold on, I can do something here. Let's Forest Guard startup, obviously, onto Selenis. Selenis place a counter on... let's put our counter on Minos. Selenis counter on Minos. Then you have an effect to respond with. What is that? What if it's a barrier? Ooh, what if it's barrier? That would suck so hard. Okay. Let's incinerate here. Let's incinerate Mraiga. Place a counter on Minos once again. I mean, we've got 350 attack. We've got to swing. Is the thing. I can't not swing at 350 attack. Come on now. I ain't no coward. Mama didn't raise no coward here. I have to swing on him. Battle phase 1 rolls around. We're not going to do nothing here. Forest Guardian would put me at 300 attack. So I have 350 plus 300. You know what? Let's Forest Guardian. Saul's brain is the least developed part of the game. I designed the whole game. What do you mean? Right? Let's Forest Guardian here. That puts me at 300. I will swing first with... Am I really about to do this? I think I am. What would be activatable here? Spear. Why Spear? Spear doesn't help you. More counters for me. I get bigger. Because you did that. I get bigger. You absolutely love to see it. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll freaking take that. Yes, we'd like to attack. Let's blow up. Let's kill Ryu. Let's kill him. Rite of Ashes. What the hell is Rite of Ashes supposed to do in this situation? Rite of Ashes only boosts attack. Rite of Ashes only boosts attack. You've got a very large attack stat Ryu now. Congratulations. Yes, I'd like to attack. We start. Oh, you did that so that you would nullify the effect. You were trying to nullify the effect of Forest Guardian so that my attack stat would go back down, but I get to choose my attack targets. I just attack you last. That's fine. Right? I get sealed now. I'm sealed. But one, the effect has already been activated for this turn, and two, you're dead, so it's fine. Mistakes were made. Let's destroy Selenis and Forest Wall. But no counter will be gained because we've been selfish and greedy. We've been selfish and greedy. I am now at 0 attack on my Minos because I used all of the... That boost was entirely needed. That boost was entirely necessary. We're in a good spot though. I like where we're at. I really like where we're at. Hold on. Hold the gosh darn phone. Let's card exchange. I don't know that I care to emergence here. Think, Saul. Oh, thinking is such a hard thing to do. No, I will emergence. What am I talking about? Emergence, exchange. And let's just go full on. Yeah, let's go all the way. End. I'm playing a lot more aggressive than I normally do with Forest Guards. With Forest Guardians, right? I don't usually play this aggressive with my Forest Guardians, but I see a way forward here. I see a way forward here. Wukong, interesting. In defense? Wukong in defense? Okay. Are times that tough, brother? Brother Mio, brother Mai? How do I survive this? How do I get out of this? There has to be a way out of this, surely. Surely, if I'm him, and I'm quite sure that I am, I can think of a way out of this. Alright? I'm at 0 attack. I just need more counters. I just need more math. I just need runes to be activated, in truth. So I will start off by activating Tutelage first and foremost. It means that my game plan, unfortunately, won't go the way that I had initially intended it to, which sucks. But I can live with that. Monkey... Oh, right. Monkey King still works even if you're in assault. Okay. Even if you're in defense, rather. Okay. Right. Tutelage has been activated. The only thing is we won't be able to protect Selenis this turn. Selenis is screwed. Selenis finna die. He's cooked. He is absolutely cooked. But hopefully we get lucky and draw into something good here. No, do not activate any of these effects, you idiot. I was about to do something very stupid. Very, very stupid. Let's see. Now, movement phase 1 rolls around. Let's just start building up counters. Let's just start building up counters, baby. Let's go. We card exchange. And I lied. I was wrong. I can only build up 1 counter. Oops. Put you over there. What's in my resource deck? Zodiac Barrier. Another counter for me. Gimme. So you're fortifying. That's dirty. Okay. If you've done that, actually, then I think you've actually freed me up by activating that rune to do this. I'll take off 2 counters and add you back to my hand. Give myself another counter up there. And we call it there. And that's the run through. Right? That's the runabout, as it were. Right? Card exchange, what do I get? You're absolutely useless. Wow. That was an absolutely useless draw. Are we in the battle phase? Yes, we are. Forest Guardian activates. And we also activate center stage. So we're looking good. We're looking beefy. We're looking beefy here. We swing into... Let's swing Wukong first. This won't stop him from being fortified. He's fortified. There's nothing I can do about that. He is a big, scary guy, and I can't. He's just gonna be that. He's just gonna be that. I can't do anything about it. But this works. This works. I'm confident about my current position. I'm about to cook him. I'm about to cook him. Right? So he's fortified for this turn only. This isn't a fortification that lasts, luckily. So he's gonna swing. The question is, what is the order of swinging that he does? Obviously, Silenus gets taken out. That makes sense. Fair enough. I can respect it. Right? Fortification ends as a result of the battle with Silenus. He doesn't... Wait. Oh? Who do you attack next? Tuition dies either way here. Tuition dies either way here. Goes after K9 Karib. I don't think he read K9 Karib's effect. Activate Ravenous Deep. Make you take 50 points of damage to your health and 50 points of damage to Tuition's attack. And then Centaur Sage takes 150. I can live with that. You obviously get to bound, so you get that card back in your hand. But I'm sitting pretty. I'm sitting pretty right now. I like this. I like where I'm at. I feel aggressive. I have no runes. I have no runes. I have no runes. Destroy Silenus because he is already dead. I have no runes. All my runes are gone. Was that Wandering Anim? What the hell? I could have sworn you used that already, or was that in a different game? Am I just on crack? You are not helpful. Okay, so we will entity. We will you, and we will you. And hopefully we can do something with that. Hopefully we've got something here. I really wish that we had drawn the card that lets us make counters. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whenever you're ready, Saul. And we'll take it from there. But this game hasn't had any errors so far. Everything in this game has happened the way it's supposed to. It's had human errors, mind you. It's had human mistakes, but it hasn't had skill issue, draw better. But it hasn't had any game-based issues, which is lovely. How do you still have so many cards, bro? How do you still have so many cards? And how? What is this? Where are you getting these cards from? What cards could those be? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what those could possibly potentially be, and nothing comes to mind. I'm assuming you leap here? No leap. Okay, alright. Danger Beast. Do I want Danger Beast, or do I want Encore? No, I don't know what you're going to play, so Encore would be useless here. Let's Danger Beast for damage. We Danger Beast for damage. Freeze! You hate to see it. Freeze on who? And a call from my sister. I'll call her back in a second. Who did he target with freeze? You? Okay, I can live with that. Don't chain. Freeze resolves. I'm stuck in place. Danger Beast also resolves, putting me at 250, but that's useless because I can't move. Movement phase 1 rolls around. What effect is that? What could you possibly have in this situation? I am going to Forest Guardian to boost up to 200. Boost up to 200. I am going to let you... Actually, no. I'm going to freeze. I'm going to freeze. I'm going to freeze. And we will freeze... Tuition. We will freeze Tuition. Yeah, I'm going to call... I'll call my sister back after this. Just to see. I want to see. Maybe we have a flawless game here. Journey's End! Nah, that's sick. Okay, so moving him across over to defend you. Okay, fair enough. I mean, he still dies. Wait, what? Why am I still at 0 attack? Why am I still at 0 attack? I used Forest Guardian. I used Forest Guardian. Why am I still at 0? What? Why am I still at 0? Desynced? Okay, we desynced. What caused that desync? Damn it. And the game is frozen now. What on earth caused that desync? Everything was going perfectly fine. Journey's End. Journey's End caused the desync. I don't think anyone has ever realistically used that rune in a game. Like, we've done it as in, like, oh yeah, we've tested it, like, oh yeah, the rune does successfully move the card from one place to another. But I don't think anyone has ever actually been like, I'm going to use this strategically in the midst of a game with all of the effects flying around. So yeah, let's note that down. We have a crash at 11. Let's call it 110 rather. 110. Game desynced after Journey's End was used. I believe the rune needs to be worked on to prevent crashing. That game was going amazingly. That game was going amazingly. Just so you know what my plan was, I was going to Ifrit Chaos Urminos when he attacked my Torsion. I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? That is a perfectly reasonable strategy. Wait, I'm at 400 attack for you? I shouldn't be at 400. I should be at 200 attack. Are you sure it was 400? Right? I have 4 counters. It's 50 each. I should be at 200. Right? So, because if I'm at 400 on your screen, that means we have a different, separate, unrelated issue to the desync that we need to resolve. Or one of two things happen, because I've noticed this. Sometimes when desync occurs, 2 effects, or an effect that's in the chain of the desync will resolve twice, actually. So no, it does make sense if I'm at 400 on your screen. Yep, thank you for sending the screenshot. Yeah, I'm at 400 on your screen. I think that is just based on the desync. Right? Because when we desynced last time and you activated Phoenix, you got a double Phoenix activation on your Wukong. I don't know if you remember that time. And that was on the basis of the desync. So anything that's desync related, I am not going to hold against the game, because that wouldn't have happened if we hadn't desynced. So if we fix if we fix Journey's End, then that won't be a thing that can possibly happen. But I thought you were gonna go for a chaos play, so I didn't think I had you that turn. I didn't think I was going to beat you that turn. But I like to think I had you on the ropes. And I was still holding out hope to draw a Forge. I never draw Goblin Forge for some reason. I think maybe I need to start putting Goblin Forge in my opening hand, because I never actually top deck him, which is so annoying. But that was an amazing game. That was a really, really fun game, dude. GG's. And it's fun that we're just at the point where we can have that, It's fun when we're at the point... It's fun that we're at the point where we can have a good back and forth, play the game, feel it out, and just fully experience it the way that it's intended to be played from all that time ago, Okay, so. What I think I'm gonna do. I kind of want to go again. I'll be honest with you. We found some good things, some things that we wouldn't have found otherwise without actively playtesting, which is great. Do we go again? Let me call my sister and see what's up. Hold on. Let me call my sister and see what's up. All right. Stop now. Sorry. I was streaming game development. Sis. I don't hate you. I promise. I promise I don't hate you. What's up? I'm okay. How are you? She's okay. She went to... I think she's going to bed already. So, yeah. Thanks. Come back soon. When's Bambi coming back? Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. No problem. Thank you. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Okay, we're going again. Love it. Yeah, that was really fun. The game feels so real now that the player errors can be a thing. Literally, the game, the game was fake before. Oh wait, no, sorry. I want to do something. I apologize. I want to try a setup that has Goblin Forge in the opening hand and just see how much advantage you can build off of that. Because the whole point of this deck is to maintain your forest counters. I feel like that last game went well for me because I maintained my forest counter advantage quite well there. I never made use of Dryad. If I had built my strategy around Dryad, I could have, but I think I would rather try a strategy that just focuses on having as many counters as physically possible at any given stage in the game. So we're gonna put you on in the hand, and we will put you in the resource. Is there anything else? Think. No, I don't think there is. I think I'm actually really happy / really excited to give this hand a shot. What type are you? Are you an assault? Oh, I didn't mean to. I guess I will favor you. Yours. Forge is a support type. But I need those stats. I need you to fight for me. You can't hide. Everyone gets conscripted. It's so funny how much your accent jump scares us the moment you're talking to yourself. I don't know what happens, man. It just does. Okay, so we are. I love, and you know what? Yeah, one thing that I was afraid of when building this game was like, oh, since you choose the cards in your opening hand, it's gonna get repetitive. It's gonna get this, it's gonna get that. But there's so many different ways to play every deck, every hand, every turn. Oh, I love this game so much. Start up. Let's go. Wall, and let's go. You. I really hope I don't come to regret this, actually. You know what? No. Undo. We go with the standard open, and we'll mix it up later. We'll mix up our turn 2 rather than our turn 1, is the plan. Right? That's the plan. Okay, end the declaration phase. Let's see if we run into any errors. Let's see. Now it's just a matter of making sure the game is as good as it can be for the beta. I wonder how people will break some of these archetypes. Oh, I'm so excited to see how that happens, right? I'm so excited to see the ways in which the game progresses and people are like, oh, they claim ownership of it, right? Like, I have the way that I like to play Forest Guard, but some people may say, actually, you know what? I'm not going to play Selenis. I don't know how you play this deck without Selenis, actually, genuinely. Soloxus, don't forget to end the declaration phase. I don't know how you play this deck without Selenis, but like some people might decide I'm not going to do X or Y or Z or just anything. We tutelage because we've got priority. Orion's Belt. Danger Beast. I'ma beat your ass. I'm so scared. You're so scary, dude. It doesn't feel like I have a way to consistently win. Like, I never feel like, oh, like that. I never feel like I'm guaranteed to win or to get what I want or what I'm expecting. Like, what is this? What are you doing? And Monkey King. Okay, cool. Like this, you've never done this before. You've never opened this way before. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Okay. I've got a 400 attack Ryu coming at me, a 200 attack Wukong, but I'm swinging at you with a 400 attack of my own, so I actually can't complain. Tutelage is now active, so we can make forest counters. And let's get to stepping. Let's get started. That was too fast. I don't like the way you look at me, sir. Let's activate Startup first and foremost. Startup hits, Think Soul. Startup hits Selenis. You've actually messed me up here. I was not expecting that. The Wandering's biggest strength is unpredictability. True. The variations you can do with that deck, the amount that you can vary your strategy is insane with that deck, right? What to do. I guess we incinerate you. Because you're staying. You're not going anywhere, right? You're staying here with us, with me, right? You're such a scary guy. You know what? I am. Oh. Barrier. That's not fair. That's not fair to me. Wait, what? Why are you barriering? Why are you using barrier here? Why are you using barrier now? Why are you protecting Ryu? Why did you choose? There's a problem. I can't even feel bad for you. There is text that says which card would you like to protect. Why are you protecting Ryu? There's no undo for effects. There's only an undo button in the preparation phase. You have a limited amount of time for your effects. You are going to run out of time. What have you done? Forest counter. Who's acting as the barrier here? Did you just run out of time? What the hell just happened? Wait, what? What just happened? Soluxus, did you run out of time in the middle of activating Zodiac Barrier? If so, let me know now so I can time code that. Because that's not how that interaction is supposed to happen. At all. I mean, I guess I'll Forest Guardian here. But I'm about to take 150. You ran out of time. Okay, so that is great information. That is beautiful information, in fact. I'm going to hit you in the face for 400 now. But thank you for the information, like I was saying. Yes. Oh, wait, no, it's for 300. I'm bad at math. I'm very bad at math. So our time code is 121 is what I'll say. 121. My opponent ran out of time while activating barrier, and it caused the game to break a bit. Let us destroy Selenis, since he's already dead, I guess. And then my rune goes to the graveyard. My opponent ran out of time while activating barrier, and it caused the game to break a bit. I was not able to activate my effects as part of the chain in response to theirs. When they ran out of time, the effect they were in the process of activating simply should have failed. Can we restart for testing purposes? Coward. Coward! You have a big Ryu, don't you? Your Ryu is healthy, isn't he? I mean, yeah, we can start again. It's fine. I don't mind fielding the loss for your mistake. It's okay. If we were to play this through, though, I think your ass is grass in such a situation. I ran out of time. Also skill issue, by the way, Soluxus. Failed, and I should have been able to activate my effects normally. All right, and okay, yeah, because you're still glowing over here. Oh, you know what's crazy? I forgot that Dragon Dance was a thing. I don't know how that's physically possible, but I did. Um, let's think, Soul. Let's Nature's Forge here. Let's get more counters. Because we can do that now. That's the thing. We can generate counters again, which is sick. Are we only on turn 2? Jeez, we're only on turn 2. This game is crazy. This game is crazy. Mokus activating already. Who are you restoring or harming? Wukong is the only target. Wukong is the only viable target. Let's Danger Beast. Danger Beast puts me at 300, doesn't it? Yeah, let's Danger Beast. Let's Danger Beast. Boost ourselves up. Don't chain anything just yet. Wandering Anim gets you something back. I don't know what. Savannah boosts... Brother. Brother, did you just drop your Wukong to 0 attack? Did you just drop your Wukong to 0 attack? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Also, wait, where's your Ryu? Dragon Dance didn't resolve properly, I don't think. The only option it gave me was Celeste's attack. I couldn't reduce its defense. That's because... Wait, what? That's because its defense was 0 already. That's because its defense was 0. Because on turn 1 I ignited you, so you would have had 50 defense left, and on turn 2, the other 50, so you lost all of your defense. The only thing you had left was defense, brother. I don't know what to tell you. It was... No, it absolutely was your fault. It absolutely was. We've desynced. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's wrap. Let's wrap this one. So I think I think the desync probably started around when around that barrier activation is what I would point to as the cause of that desync, right? That barrier activation I think screwed us. So running out of time, which again things that have never really happened before while testing, right? Running out of time in the middle of activating effect. I've seen people run out of time after an effect, like when they push the last button or something like that, or you just run out of time in general. But like in the middle of resolving an effect halfway through, yeah, crazy. Also, Saul, so that's his tie. You suck at this game. I'm just. Bro, I don't like. Yes, there were bugs. There were bugs, but you were one of them. You were one of the bugs that prevented your deck from working properly. Okay, let's go again. Let's go again. All right, so I'm finding my footing with this. I'm finding a pattern of play that I enjoy. The difficulty is when you do scary things. When you do scary things, it hurts my feelings. It makes me afraid. Now, if I want... Think so. I'm just going to try this. I don't know if this is a good opening play. I just want to give this a shot and see what it looks like. I just want to give it a shot and see what happens. Alright? Before I was trying to test, now I'm trying to win. Well, now I'm trying to test. What have you done? What have you done? I mean, we'll see. Maybe this opening play is it. Maybe this is my true form. It probably isn't. It probably is not, mind you. Okay, you got turn priority. Fair enough. You have no one to blame but yourself. Man, okay. Let's go Nature's Forge. Kieran comes out. Oh, look at you. Incinerate onto Ryu. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Nah, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. So you change the target over to Mraiga. Mraiga gets incinerated now instead. Monkey King will activate. Shoot, now I'm terrified. Now I'm just terrified. I feel like I got red for filth there. Kieran activates. Yeah, I'm cooked. Brothers and sisters, I am cooked a little. What are the cards I have on the field? Zodiac Barrier. Okay, that's fine. Let's encore. Oh no, 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 no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. So who did you fortify? You fortified Mraiga. That's fine. I just won't attack you. I think you're just very much trying to make it to the next turn. Yes. What's happened? What on earth? No, what on earth caused desync there? What on earth caused desync there? What are you talking about? There's no way. Are we full? Are we well and truly frozen, or is this just delay? What did we do there that's new? What did we do there that's new? Was it Encore? Was it... No, Barrier's been working for ages. Was it Encore? But I've tested Encore before. Okay, I guess Encore needs to be... I guess Encore needs work. Let's see here. 131. 131. I believe Encore froze the game when it was used as part of a chain of effects. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Now, I you know what's crazy? Because I'm sure you had a strategy, right? I was about to get taken out. Ryu was about to take some damage. Ryu was about to take 150 attack-based damage. And then I was going to incinerate him, leaving him with 50 attack, and he would have 50 base attack left over at the end of this turn. And he would have 200 base defense left over at the end of this turn. At the start of next turn, he would have had 0 attack and 150 base defense. I assume you would have Dragon Danced in that situation, so I'd be dealing with 250 defense. You're going to Trojan Battering Ram play? But how? Mogus plus Journey's End. Mogus plus Journey's End. The problem with that, though, I mean, I guess not the problem. It would have worked because you could have used Trojan Assault to do it. Because Zodiac Barrier only fortifies you to the end of the current turn. It's not a permanent fortification, right? If you read Zodiac Barrier, it is... Target a Wandering Avatar. The first time it battles this turn, reduces the attack or defense of a different card you control. The targeted card becomes fortified, right? So yeah, it only lasts until the end of the turn, right? But you could have Trojan Assaulted on the next turn after you used Mogus to give yourself the fortification status condition in a permanent sense. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. Right? It would have made you scary on offense. But I do feel like it would have hurt you on defense. You hadn't even seen my final form yet, right? I have 2 cards on your field. Actually, that Mraiga would only have 150 attack at that point. Wait a second. I don't know how good the Battering Ram would have been because you're incinerated, right? So you would drop your defense. You would have 150 attack, fortified. Cool. Let's say you attack with 150. Awesome. But without feeling like the full effect of 250 fortified, I don't like it as much, right? I like it better when you think about it 250 fortified. I still had Phoenix at that point. Okay. So you go down, fortify at 150 to 350. Fair enough. 350 fortified. I mean, in that situation, though, what I would do personally is just remove my defenders, right? Because Phoenix makes it so that you can no longer attack directly. So yes, you would have 350 attack. Your first attack would go through unhindered, right? You destroy whatever I have there, and then I just wouldn't put anything else there. So I wouldn't have to deal with that 350 attack stat. I would still have to continue with your Ryu, but remember, your Ryu is at 0 attack at this stage, and your Mokus has just been used on the battering ram play, which means you have no way to boost the Ryu back up, save for him getting destroyed and you wandering animing potentially, right? And then you can summon him again, and then it's a resource game and so on and so forth. So like, I definitely see the merit to it, because my next turn was going to be Selenis in defense with Forest Wall to protect from destruction and Forest Labyrinth on the field at... I'll be honest. I respect the battering ram play. I think my strategy was still. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because you're right. The battering ram is scary. The battering ram is scary. Conceptualizing it now, it's genuinely hard for me to say which one would have won out. And again, I flipping love this game, man. I love this game so much. Okay, let's wrap it there. Let's wrap there, so I can put the feedback together. I can put the feedback together for the development team, and see where we go from there. That way they have something to work on as of tomorrow. Okay. All right. That was a good set. That was a great session. I had so much fun. We are getting to the point where we just have 2 working decks effectively. Yes, there's bugs, but as far as I'm concerned, the functionality, the core functionality is there even with bugs. Let me know when you get on Ultra Rumble. Again, most likely tomorrow, but fair play. Let's do it. I will catch you guys when there's another build, which I think will be relatively soon, if not tomorrow, then the day after. And we take it from there. Yes, that's everything. So Alexis, I may need to talk to you later about some other game dev stuff, but that will be later. Okay? All right, take care, my friends.